All right, what's going on YouTube? I be watching this one podcast called Jump or Jump. They be talking about ghost stories. Personally, I don't believe in ghosts. However, I like the kind of content they be dropping. All right, so let's get into it. And as y'all can see, it's like an hour and some change, hour and 15 minutes. I'm not gonna watch
that whole time when I was dropping vlog after vlog and I wasn't going to sleep and but it felt fun.
You finally felt like a creator?
Yeah, no, dead ass.
If you bag it, when we do this, it's just an hour, bro.
Yeah. Because I'm waiting the whole week to record that, and then now I feel like a creator. But those other 6 days, I remember my tita asked me, "Yo, what are you doing those other 6 days?" I'm like, relax.
But you could do a lot more.
Yeah,
you could do a lot
more. That's why when I finally got even my manager hit me up, "Yo, Gavin dropping vlogs." I'm like, wait, I'm a creator though. That shouldn't be a surprise.
No, it's because you just don't do those things.
Don't do it.
But if you put yourself in that creator mindset and you just keep, because look, all you really have to do is just create something. Every time you do it, you get a little bit better.
Yes. Again, relaxing those 6 days. I'm bedridden. I'm on the bed just doing nothing. You know what I mean? You get sad because it feels like you're wasting your time. But then as soon as that week, just that 1 week, I felt the happiest, even though I was dead tired.
Yeah, it feels worth it. Yeah, right?
Worth it. I was driving 4 a.m., happy as hell that I was getting ready to edit.
I've been saying, if you feel like you're not in the right, I guess, job or career, it's just because you don't love what you do. And when you love what you do, you're willing to stay up till 6 a.m. to work on that shit. I remember the first time I edited something that I was really proud of. Yeah. I was editing that for probably 8 hours. I didn't even realize I was editing. It was this video. It was a Jake Long AMV. You know what an AMV is?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you were the type to do those?
Yeah. I used to make AMVs, bro. You can probably find it. If you look for it, you can probably find it. But it's honestly cringe now. Yeah. But I mean, for its time, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, no, that was the Kung Fu. Remember the Kung Fu Panda edit? That was the back then.
But I was doing sad boy. You know those Simpson edits?
I know you so.
Yeah, that type of shit.
Bro, those hit back then.
They hit back then.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting to is that aspect of me editing, it made me realize I do love the process. That's what you have to fall in love with. If you don't fall in love with the process, you don't actually like what that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone says, I want to be an engineer. Okay, what's your day-to-day though? Yeah. I want to be an engineer. What's your day-to-day though? And they're like, oh shit, what is it actually? Because I asked my cousin that and she's kind of confused where she wants to go with school, career.
Yeah.
Damn, we all are at one point. And then you say, I want to be a YouTuber.
What's your day-to-day?
What's your day-to-day? What content? What niche? There's so much. But the good thing about being a creator, it could be anything.
Yeah, and I seen this quote is why am I complaining when I always prayed for my plate to be full? You know what I mean? And before your plate was empty, but now you're doing stuff, you can never complain. When I was tired, I was no, I can't complain because this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
I'm finally in the stage, why am I even thinking of complaining when this is what I want?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't complain.
Did you like the haunted vlog we did?
Oh, fire, bro. That vlog was never supposed to release because our cameraman, shout out Hayden, but bro.
It was okay.
Yeah, bro was scared, but no, it wasn't shaking a lot.
It wasn't terrible. I cut out a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out Michaela. She edited a lot of it.
Oh, she recorded.
She edited.
Yo, people are texting me yo, your ass is on video. I'm like, wait, what?
You forgot you did that?
Yeah, no, I
put panties over it. So
yeah, I know. But my mom, I always go in her room and do that.
Yeah.
That's a no thing. So when she showed it on screen, she was dying. She's like, people finally know the real you.
That's jokes. There used to be a big thing back in kindergarten though.
Yeah, flashing. Yeah, mooning.
Yeah, mooning.
Yeah,
that used to be a thing. It's just funny, man, to bringing it back.
Yeah.
But going to the video, fam, I'm gonna tell you a story right now.
Okay.
Literally an hour ago, me and Josh were talking about the video, right?
Yeah.
People in the comments are already saying they're seeing shit. Yeah. One of the craziest ones was the door when Josh is explaining him being touched on his head.
Whoa, I didn't see this one.
So there's you know how there's a door crack and then there's a door, right?
Yeah.
The door crack's like this, and you can see the wall. And then from here to here is black. So it looks like someone's standing behind it.
Okay, no one dropped a timestamp on that.
Yeah, somebody did. Somebody did. I think
did?
it's a recent comment.
Okay.
But it literally looks like a shadow behind the door.
Word.
And then there's another one like down the hall. But none of these are moving, right?
Okay.
Like none of these shadows are moving, and it's whatever.
Yeah.
But me and Josh, when we were discussing it, and you know what they say? How when you discuss certain spirits, that's when they're, I guess, more willing to show themselves.
Yeah.
Now, me and Josh, we were driving down a road, right? And we're driving down to this specific road that I know there's like a graveyard of the first people in the city, right? It's one of those like monuments.
Oh shit.
We're driving down, and I look to my right and I go, yo, doesn't that look like a ghost? I said it because I'm like, yo, doesn't that look like a ghost? And what I see, fam, is like such a tall figure, and it's just white from head to toe. Just like this.
No.
And I point to Josh like, yo, doesn't that look like a ghost?
No.
We drive closer. And then Josh, I look at Josh like, yo, you see it too? And then Josh goes, yeah.
What? No. Cap. That's so cap.
No,
an hour ago.
Okay. This is like literally an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. We drove by and we're like, that's a
Yo,
no, deadass. That's what we're seeing in the car. We're like, yo, that's obviously a right? That's like a. And we're just confused, man. We're just like straight up just confused. We don't know what we saw.
So okay.
I don't think it's a ghost though. Like I don't know what it is.
You said a white.
It's a white figure.
Yeah.
It's a white figure, and it's kind of like. It's like this shape.
Long?
You know what I'm saying? So look.
Elongated?
Look at me real quick.
Yeah.
Kind of like Christmas tree-ish. But
Okay.
not triangle. It's almost, like a bowling pin, kind of like a bowling pin. But damn, I told Josh, like, yo, that looks like a ghost. And then we get closer, but there's no details. That's what I'm saying. There's no details. It's just like white. I'm like, what the fuck?
Shit, that could be anything. Yeah, that could be. But if it's white and it's nighttime, it's obviously stuck out to you.
So going to the video we did though.
Okay.
One of the craziest stories, or one of the most known hauntings of the Queen Mary, is Jackie, a ghost that wears white.
Yeah. No.
Wearing a white dress.
No, so Jackie came?
I don't know.
Jackie came back?
I'm not just saying like, oh, I'm so scared of this shit, and I'm like, it's in my head and I'm seeing it. But I swear, like, straight up, you can ask Josh.
Damn.
We're driving and we see this white thing and we're like, what the fuck?
Why is that always
And I straight up say, yo, it looks like a ghost. As a joke, too.
Yeah.
I said as a joke, fam. We drive and we're confused. Like, what is that?
Ew. No, that's crazy. Because I didn't realize the Josh one. It was only the one where even my mom pointed it out when she first watched it. The one where like it went past Josh when it was like,
That could have been some, I don't know.
I feel like that was my microphone though. Because low-key, there was another shadow.
It's probably
on my
just movement.
Yeah,
it's probably
yeah.
just movement.
But the only thing that I really caught was the changing channels. And back then, we didn't know what that actually meant.
So that was actually a spirit.
That was actually a spirit changing the channel, because that's what a spirit box is supposed to do. We thought the spirit box, we talk to it and it'll talk back to us.
Because we had that one moment where it's just switching.
Yeah, but you're supposed to plug in with headphones and put a guy in blindfolds, and whatever he hears.
That sounds some Stranger Things.
No, but that's what
that's how they
the
actually
actual
do
thing.
it?
Yeah, because maybe there were sounds that we couldn't hear because it's different frequencies that only the headphones could pick up.
Oh.
So maybe low-key the whole time it was talking to us,
But we can't
but
hear
we
it
couldn't
properly
hear it.
because
Yeah,
you need headphones.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh shit! But I know people use it without headphones, fam. I'm pretty sure it's not like that crazy. Yo, leave down in the comments where we should go, because I'm really excited for our next one. That's all I'm thinking about, really.
I know. Low-key Banff and the Asian one. So
Okay, I have a question for you though.
Yeah.
So this came up when I was talking to the homies. Like, there's this one guy, and he's very, very, very famous. I'm pretty sure he was on Joe Rogan.
okay.
But he claims that he was abducted by aliens.
What the heck?
Like he claims what happened was
I know who he's talking about.
he went outside one day, was taken, and I apparently like what the aliens or beings translated to him was that he got beamed or he got hurt by one of their ships.
What?
And they just wanted to heal him and fix it.
Wait, then how is he? What?
Why is he famous?
Yeah, why is he famous?
Because they think he's saying the truth.
But Okay, then tell me what he said, because maybe it's
the
just
way he
bullet. Yes.
described the aliens
Yeah.
were exactly how Hollywood depicts them. Is just a big head, gray skin, kind of shorter, but literally what you would assume as one of those gray aliens. Now, what's crazy is when he came back, he was saying like, oh, because he disappeared.
Yeah.
He went missing for, I forgot, maybe 7 weeks. And everyone was looking for him like, where the fuck does this guy go? This and that. And when he came back, that was his story. Yeah. His story was, I was abducted. They were healing me and fixing me. I was looking around the ship and I seen these alien beings and some other creatures there as well.
Yeah.
But everyone thinks like he's either just crazy or he's just making the shit up. But why would you make that shit up? So my question to you is, would you rather experience something that nobody else believes and is supernatural in that way, or would you just rather just be a regular person and never experience anything supernatural?
I think I'll lean more towards the normal person, just because that guy, if I see something and no one believes it, that would drive me crazy. Like, you know me, like if someone doesn't believe me, I try my heart, like I persevere until they believe me.
Yeah.
And if no one's believing me, then I would go crazy. And I would be like one of those endless homeless guys on the street, like the Illuminati ones. Oh, it's real, it's real.
I guess it depends on your your character or your presence and how people.
Because if I can hold it in,
you, right?
if I can hold it in, and I just like I'm chilling, I saw aliens. Oh, cool.
No, but that's something big. Fam.
Yeah, like
to
I would want to tell people
for 7 weeks like that.
Yeah,
and you're being worked on by aliens, and
it
you're
doesn't
conscious.
work with, it doesn't work with my character because with the guys they already know like I lie. You know what I mean? So it would be like it would drive me crazy that this is this is one of the things that I'm being truthful of, and you guys are not believing it.
Do you think we're on some Boy Cried Wolf type beat where we say so many theories and supernatural things that maybe it just sounds far-fetched? If it actually happens to us.
Most of what they say is true though.
Ooh.
I don't know though, because I feel like people have a good grasp when I'm saying the truth, and I usually say the truth.
But we've never been put in that position where it's like, actually, no, we have because
when we go on these explorations, we're gonna experience something, fam. Eventually.
No,
if not already, right?
Yeah, I feel like the only way they're gonna believe is on camera. So like the videos that we do is
if people actually know you, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, if there was a celebrity that came out and just said all of this shit, said, "Yo, these are real, aliens are real, blah 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 blah," and this happened to me, what celebrity would you believe?
What celebrity would I believe? Who's that guy that keeps trying to... Cat Williams?
Oh, you believe Cat Williams?
Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle would believe.
Dave Chappelle.
They shouldn't believe, bro.
Who I wouldn't believe is Kevin Hart.
I
wouldn't believe nothing he says. Any comedian...
The Rock. Would you believe The Rock?
Oh, that's iffy.
That's an iffy, right?
That's a good one, because it's like... No, I would believe The Rock. That's
iffy.
Yeah. I wouldn't believe Will Smith.
He's too McDonald's. I don't know why that's an aesthetic, but he's too McDonald's, if that makes sense.
You mean he's like too for the industry, or like...
I don't know. I don't know what I meant by that, but it felt right.
It did feel right.
You know when you see someone, they're like, yo, you're McDonald's as fuck.
Yeah, remember Marshall? I called them Mary Browns.
And he's very Mary Browns, yeah.
It's those ones that stick with you when it's so out of the ordinary and someone
but it makes sense,
tells you.
It has a good grasp on you. Like, it's your aesthetic type of shit, right?
Oh, there was some guy. Oh, crazy. I have a theory for this too. But there's a Nebraska quarterback right now.
Yeah.
He's trending just because he's trying to copy everything that Patrick Mahomes does.
Whoa, what do you do?
Do you know who Patrick Mahomes is?
Yeah.
Number 1 QB, right? He has his own signature look, his number. Bro, Dylan Raiola, a quarterback from Nebraska, he copies his goatee, his cut. When he walks into the game, he wears the goggles do you know like the goggles we wore at Project X?
Yeah.
Mahomes is known for wearing that before games. He does that.
He's a fan then.
Listen. Number 15 is what he wears. Guess what he wears?
Number 15.
And there's theories that he went to a college that wore red just so he can copy that because Mahomes is a red jersey too.
Okay, what's the age difference though?
He's in college and Mahomes is in like, he's like 30.
He's a fan.
But listen, this is where it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Mahomes pregame warm-up is him doing high knees and going, yeah! on the next game, he started doing the same shit.
Damn, this is his son,
He
bro.
started walking the same, doing everything. And this is why I think he's doing it. It's marketing.
Why?
Because
Why?
if you want to get drafted and people are like comparing you to different quarterbacks, don't you want
You get that money.
to get compared to a GOAT?
That's true, because they're gonna look at his
Let him
game style
first.
too. They're gonna look at his skills and shit after.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
That
And
makes
I'm like,
sense.
if he's doing this on purpose, he's a GOAT, but it's like, but that's kind of crazy. The point that he's taking it to is kind of crazy.
Because truthfully, if there was like a trend
Yeah.
about some, I guess, like upcoming athlete, I'm paying attention because of the trend.
Mm-hmm.
But because you have my attention, now I'm gonna look at your skill too.
See, but if you're a music artist, are you copying everything, the aesthetic that Kanye does too? That wouldn't work out, right? Or would you?
Would it? Oh, yo, theory right now.
curse.
Ready theory right now. Isn't that what Travis Scott is?
Yeah,
Isn't that
low-key,
what Kid
fam.
Cudi is?
That's what Kobe did to MJ. Fuck, low-key, that's a, yeah. Maybe it's not even a theory. It's like that. That's
That's
proven
just
fact.
that's their take. That's their impression. Yo, I heard this crazy. This is a strat.
Yeah.
So in order to make the best character and a character that they can deem iconic, whether it be in movies, cartoons, anything with media.
Okay.
The best way to make a character, what they would have somebody that does impressions.
Yeah.
And they would try to do a bad impression of a character.
Okay.
Because why? Because a bad impression of a character is what?
What?
A new character.
Like a bootleg kind of.
Yeah. So you can imagine, let's say you have a Homer Simpson, but you do a bad impression of a Homer Simpson, talk about things that aren't too Homer Simpson like. You created a whole new character with the things people love about the other one, and you revamp it.
True. So it would already be like in your head, are you thinking that's Homer? So I already kind of like him, but now it's adding.
It's just creating like something out of what you already love. It's that Virgil Abloh only
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
changed like 3%.
That's fire.
So create bad impressions is creating something else.
Yeah.
But also it can't be like corny though. It can't be like
It can. Yeah.
you gotta be smart with
Because
it.
when does an impression, like how far can you go with an impression until it becomes complete copy? You know what I mean?
I think when it's too familiar.
Okay, so
I
like
think when it's too familiar, then it's bad.
So do you think it's bad for that Dylan guy? Because you already immediately think of Mahomes.
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
But maybe, see, you never know.
I don't know.
Maybe this whole thing is just perfect.
It's good people are talking about him.
Yeah, I know.
That's it. It's literally just good people are talking about him.
yeah. That's like the most. Mosey, he did an interview with Academics recently. I was just watching it.
Yeah.
And he said, remember when he did the XXL freestyle?
No, what?
And he was like, and he did the worst out of all of them.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
His freestyle was the worst. But he said, he was like, okay, but anytime XXL comes up, my name comes up with it.
That's
So
true.
it's like, is it good publicity? Is publicity as long as it has an impact.
I disagree though.
As long as it has impact?
I disagree.
I don't know, man.
Does Bad Baby have a big impact on your life?
Bad Baby?
What
Probably in some way, yeah.
What I will say is we compare her in that category of creators. Which is enough to be solidified in history in that sense.
Bad Baby made a lot of people act bad. Like really like go out of their way and just disobey their parents. That
You
was
think
the
so?
impact. Yes. Everyone, I know 100, like not me and anyone I know, but there's a
I feel
bunch
like
of
Caillou did more than her.
people. No, man.
Caillou.
Fam, you know how Bad Baby did OnlyFans the moment she turned thing, and there was so many people.
I
You know what
know,
I mean?
that's
There was a
kinda
lot of
wild.
influence.
That's kinda wild.
And there was another person. Craziest teenager story I've ever heard about. Have you ever heard about the Barefoot Bandit?
Nah.
Bro, craziest teen. This teenager was 16, running away from the FBI for 3 years.
What was he running away from?
So, okay, I'll just give you the whole backstory first.
Yeah.
His name was Colton Moore, right? And his upbringing was trash. Like, his mom barely took care of him. And when he actually, like, wanted to eat, his mom, like, was like, oh, no, I'll give you the bare minimum. Like, one hot dog, you're good for the day.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like, so it was, like, dead-ass starvation.
Yeah.
So this was when he was a kid. And he was like, okay, nah, F this. I'm going to run away and I'm going to steal food for myself.
Oh.
So in the neighborhood he's at, he goes to the forest and he starts robbing houses, going into the
Damn, bro's hungry.
Yeah, no, real shit. Going into their fridges, grabbing all the thing, taking it back to the tent that he lives at, right? Becomes a household name. This is when the chase starts, right?
Yeah.
Goated kid. So he goes back in the tent, and when the cops come in his tent, a bunch of food, laptops, a bunch of money. He's literally on a roll right now.
Yeah.
But the only thing missing is him. He's like up in the tree watching the cops do this.
Oh, he's like Assassin's Creed.
He's Assassin's Creed. So they say, we'll give you $10,000 to turn yourself in.
Yeah.
He said, fuck that. He goes to his mom's crib, writes a note, puts it on his porch, and it says, Mom, the police want to play games. It's war.
That's
At 16. At 16, right?
Home Alone, like
Now,
Assassin's Creed.
This is when it gets crazy.
Yeah.
This is the plot twist. He starts stealing planes.
Wait, what?
He goes into the terminals.
Yeah.
And he starts
Hijacking
planes. And he ends up, fam, in Bahamas.
How does he fly? How does he know?
There was an interview, right?
Yeah.
He said he learned all this from video games.
What the fuck? Bro's playing Flight Simulator.
No, so he's in Bahamas stealing cars. He's hijacking boats. All at 16, bro.
What's this guy's? Is this a real person?
Yeah, no, Carlton Moore. Craziest true crime story I've ever heard about.
What the fuck?
And like you can only sit back and acknowledge this guy because I don't think he killed anyone while he was doing this.
He's just having fun.
He was just having
playing
fun.
real life GTA.
Yeah.
But no violence.
This is how badass the kid was. He's in Bahamas and he steals a boat. He pulls up to a boat party.
Yeah.
He says, yo, a bunch of adults. Yo, have you seen this kid that stole a boat and he's in Bahamas now? They're like, nah. He's like, oh yeah, it's me. Check the news. They check the news. Everyone's shocked.
Oh, but they can't arrest him there, right?
They can.
No, they can't?
This is what he tells them. He said, oh, can you call the cops on me? I want them to chase me.
Oh, so that's his thing.
Because he's bored.
That's his thing. It's like Catch Me If You Can.
No, that's so crazy. You said that? Oh, this is crazy. So long story short, he gets caught in Bahamas.
Yeah.
After 8 days.
Yeah.
And Bahamas is celebrating because it took the US 3 years, right? and they searched the tent one more time. They opened the laptop. There's only one movie downloaded on the laptop.
Oh, it's Catch Me If You Can.
And he was watching it. They said that he was watching over it to make the plays. Crazy.
That's his hero, fam.
That's his
hero. I forgot the name of the guy, but like he's the first.
Yeah.
He's the first that did it, and the CIA ended up hiring.
Fam, that's a
that
movie.
criminal.
And while he was doing this, he was taking selfies. And
You know what they should have done? They should have called the real Catch Me If You Can to try and crack down on the kid, bro.
I don't think that would have worked.
No, but because he works for the CIA and intelligence.
Oh, word?
So he actually does the opposite of what he was doing. He goes against fraud and he goes against people hiding.
You're right. Oh.
Yeah. So it's almost like taking the original character and he becomes the villain of the new main character.
Yeah, that's fire.
Imagine that was a thing.
Nah, but yeah, no, Loki studying Catch Me If You Can, so smart.
It's pretty because he's like the first in history to pretty much make the U.S. just look in shambles with all their intelligence and shit. And it just goes to show, but they always do that with any security and any, I guess, force that they have to fortify. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they'll actually hire criminals to try and break it to see where their flaws are. Yeah.
So you would hire a criminal to get into a criminal's mind. It makes sense.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Because let's say I was building a castle and I said, okay, I want it to be the best castle ever made. Mm-hmm. Sure, we can have plans on how to make it, but if it's not tested, how do you know it's the best castle ever made? You would have to hire some bandits to try and rob the castle.
True.
And then put it to the test and then see where the weak points are and then boom, fortify that shit.
Yeah. That's fire.
It's like build and build and build and then just return.
Yeah, and the reason why he was called the Barefoot Bandit, supposedly, allegedly, he was doing all this barefoot.
Ew, what the fuck?
Like from like when he left, he didn't leave with no shoes.
Ew.
He was in the forest barefoot, bro.
Ew, yeah, probably had like some athlete's foot, whatever, fam.
Like imagine on the plane, you're trying to work it and you're literally barefoot. Like
ew, bro.
Crazy.
That's disgusting. That's straight Parmesan, fam.
But that's exactly that's the exact playbook I would do if I were to crash out one day. Like I would have the most fun.
What would you do?
Hijack anything I could. Boats, any vehicle I would try to hijack.
Why though?
Because it's my last, like if I wanted to go out a sick way, I would do that.
Really?
Yeah. I always told my friends this. If like say that anything like anything happened and there was like a case.
Yeah.
I would have the most fun in the world. Knowing that like knowing that shit is going down the drain.
Oh, saying like you only had a few moments to live.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I would have the most fun. That's what you have to do.
Oh.
You know what I mean? What, you just sit around waiting for the case?
I wouldn't like GTA in real life though.
No, I would. I would crash out then and there, fam. And I would try to bring all my
joke how they say like, oh wait, if you go to the doctors for a cold and you see the Avengers pull up, you know you're cooked. You know that?
Oh yes, bro.
I can't rather see the Avengers than play GTA.
No, man.
I want to dap up Tom Holland and shit.
No. Nah, bro.
I want to dap up Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. That's tough, fam. What? That's sick.
No, I'm writing my own story. I'm gonna be the Joker, the hero for the damned.
That's fucked up. I mean, they need one still.
Shout out to you for backing me up in the UTI podcast because they weren't believing it, but we had some good points. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's a recent Deadpool theory.
Oh yeah, what is
the
it?
Deadpool Wolverine movie?
What?
So, you know how? Okay,
because I actually saw the movie.
Most critics,
Yeah.
they say, man, the movie was good, but it lacks story.
Okay.
But actually, Deadpool Wolverine had one of the deepest plots, but it wasn't obvious. That's why it went over everyone's head.
Okay.
So check this out. In the beginning of the movie, Deadpool, all he wanted was to matter. Remember that?
Yeah. He wanted to be part of the Avengers.
He wanted to matter.
Yeah.
Now, in the very end of the film, remember when the villain...
They did this thing?
When the villain, she's messing up the machine, and the scientist guy says, you don't know what to do with that. That's antimatter and matter.
Yeah.
Check this out. Wolverine in the movie was the opposite of Deadpool, where Deadpool wanted to matter. Wolverine mattered too much, and he was running away from it because he mattered so much. He wanted to run away from his responsibilities.
Yeah.
So Deadpool and Wolverine, and the very end when they're hitting the machine,
And they link up.
the one side was matter that Deadpool went to go grab, but he couldn't do the other side because he needed Wolverine.
Yeah.
The antimatter.
Oh, that's fire. That's
And so
the
when they
wordplay?
linked up, because together, without Wolverine, Deadpool wouldn't matter. That's why
hard,
his
yeah.
universe was gonna end without Deadpool, remember? And without Deadpool, Wolverine wouldn't understand the importance of wanting to matter.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, because it's clearly stated at the beginning and at the end, but during the middle, it is kind of like a lot of just random fight scenes.
Wait. Run that back. What did he say?
But he couldn't do the other side because he needed Wolverine.
Yeah.
The antimatter.
Oh, that's fire. That's
And so
the
when they
wordplay?
linked up, because together, without Wolverine, Deadpool wouldn't matter. That's why
hard,
his
yeah.
universe was gonna end without Deadpool, remember? And without Deadpool, Wolverine wouldn't understand the importance of wanting to matter.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, because it's clearly stated at the beginning and at the end, but during the middle, it is kind of like a lot of just random fight scenes.
The story isn't. It goes over your head because you're not focused
and
on
then
that stuff.
at the end, it revamps itself. But I think it's the comedy thing is the reason why people don't think of it that deep, because people now think it's a comedy.
So they're not thinking deep.
Even when that last scene when they were gonna do this, and then Deadpool shut the door on Wolverine, and he started trolling him instead of going to, like, that's when I was like, okay, like, come on, bro, like, it's supposed to be a deep scene, but you're still making a comedy. So I get why it went over people's heads.
But I feel like a lot of movies are like that regardless.
Yeah.
Do you think what happens is more of the story comes out by accident, or it's actually deeper from the start and we just didn't know it was? Because as like a aspiring director and a director that's actually making new stories, I feel like the director always has a deep meaning.
I feel like you have to, because if you create...
Or do you think it comes out by accident though?
No,
That could happen.
I swear you can't do that.
No?
Because then I swear the reason why you make a film is for a meaning, right? If it's not, then what is it for?
That's true.
You know what I
That's
mean?
very
It's like
true.
how we live life. You're going to live it for a purpose or not?
Yeah. I think the craziest theories is whenever wants to make a story, right? But because of whatever happened in their life at that moment, it's actually about that. So that's the theory you will never hear.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy part. And it's weird because certain people would have different films, but not show certain sides of themselves. So let's say you had a director that's suicidal, but he makes a film that's like straight comedy, but you just wouldn't realize.
Yeah.
Because he's not showing it in that way. But some others would make it obvious, like, oh yeah, I'm making this because I feel this energy.
Do you think, did you change up Raph like mid shoot just because you felt like something was going on in your life, or nah? You just kept it the whole way?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually
like
don't know.
you like when you started thinking about it, do you think that, oh, this is gonna how it turned out, or there was like different meanings?
The funny thing about Raph is a lot of the story came out just from like a lot of the narration.
Yeah.
I did it in just one spur.
Okay.
I just started what I do regularly, like speaking in my head, and just wrote everything down.
I feel like, so you got a flow state.
Yeah. And then I just kept it the way it is, and I didn't want to touch it. And it's one of those, it's like, do you f up art when it's just art, you know? When it just comes out of you, like, are you supposed to edit it, or are you supposed to let it be for what it is? What's the best part of the football season? Well, for me.
Okay, so that's all that we're gonna watch today. I encourage you guys to go check them out. So you guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to do your due diligence, all right? And Mally back with another video. I'm gone.